Hello friends, welcome to my channel Learn English with Sushila. My 35th video is correct use of adjectives. I made this video to make your speaking and writing clearer and more interesting. Adjectives are not essential to make a sentence, but they add something to the meaning of a sentence. The more adjectives you know, the better your language becomes. You may increase your vocabulary with the help of adjectives. All kinds of descriptions are possible by using adjectives. Today, I'll explain what is adjective, kinds of adjective, formation of adjective, comparison of adjectives, and how to use them correctly. So the first question is, what is adjective? An adjective is a word used to qualify or describe a noun or a pronoun. In simple language, we can say adjectives means addition. They add to the noun or pronoun in a sentence. Adjectives can be used before noun or after verb. For example, Ram is a good boy. Here we have used it before noun. Boy is noun and good is adjective. We can also use it after verb. How? He is intelligent. This intelligent word is adjective and it has been used after verb is. Now, kinds of adjectives. At first is adjectives of quality, which we call descriptive adjectives also. Now, what they do, they show the kind or quality of a person or thing, just as she is an honest lady or he is a brilliant student. So, or thing also we can use, saying that these mangoes are good. Second, proper adjectives. Proper adjectives are those which are formed from proper nouns. How? Just as Britain. We can make adjective British. You will be knowing British rule. Same way, Buddha. It's a noun. We can make adjective Buddhist, Buddhist monastery. Or we can say Indian tea, that is also made from proper noun India. Third is adjective of quantity. Quantity, all of you know that quantity means uncountable noun. So they show how much of a thing is meant. For example, there is much sugar in the milk. He has enough money. Or is there some sugar at home? So these are examples of quantity. Next, adjectives of number or numeral adjectives. They show how many persons or things are meant or in what order a person or thing stands. For example, there are 40 students in the class and that order, he stands at the first place in the row. Next, adjectives of number or numeral adjectives are of three kinds. So this one we can divide into three parts. First, definite numeral adjectives. Definite, they denote an exact number as 1, 2, 3, etc. And we call them cardinals. Same way, first, second, third, they show the order and these are called ordinals. A cardinal denotes how many, means number 1, 2, 3. And an ordinal denotes the order of things, just as first, second or third. Next, indefinite numeral adjectives. Three kinds I told you. First was definite, second is indefinite. They do not denote an exact number. And their example, all, no, many, few, some, any, several. We can use them in sentences also. All the boys went for playing. There is no student in the class. Many students always bunk the class. Few students are absent today. Some, yes, there are some students. It's in affirmative. Any, is there any student in the class? Several. Several students are not attentive. Next, third is distributive numeral adjectives. They refer to each one of a member. Each one. And they are each, every, either, neither, etc. Each of the boys loves cricket. Every, India expects every citizen to do his duty. Either you or your sister broke this window pane. Same way, neither I nor my brother is at fault. Next, fourth one, demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjective means those adjectives which point out which person or thing is meant, as this, that, these, those. This and that are used for singular, and these and those are used for plural. Just as this book is better than that. And same way, these students are attentive, but those who are playing outside, they are inattentive. So this way we can use demonstrative adjectives. Next, interrogative adjectives. They refer to question words used before nouns to ask questions. For example, what color is your dress? Question is being asked. Or what color is your purse? Same way, which way? Which way have we to go? Means here also question is there. Same way, whose book? Whose book is this? So this is interrogative adjectives. Now, formation of adjectives, how they are made. Adjectives formed from nouns. Means some adjectives are made from nouns. Just as noun is care, but adjective will be careful. Say when noun is gold and adjective golden. Noun is courage, adjective is courageous. And noun is man and adjective becomes manly. Same way, gift is noun and gifted is adjective. Second, adjectives formed from verbs. That from verb also we can make adjectives. Just as tire is verb and we can make adjective tireless. Same way, talk is verb and we can make adjective talkative. Same way, cease is verb and ceaseless, that is adjective. Move is verb and we can make adjective movable. Third, adjectives formed from other adjectives. Some adjectives are made from adjectives itself, just as tragic. It's adjective. It's as tragic to hear this news. It's another adjective can be tragical. Same way, whole. Whole is adjective, but we can make another adjective using some, that is wholesome. Same way, black. All colors are adjective, but we can make another adjective by using ish after it, that is blackish or whitish. Same way, sick. Sick is adjective, but another adjective we can make by using ly after it, and that will become sickly. Next, comparison of adjectives. Now, these for comparing, we use 3 degrees of comparison. First is positive degree. Adjective in its simple form used for some quality is positive degree, just as good, or you can say courageous, or you can say brave. Comparative degree, a higher degree of quality used for comparing two things. Means this is comparative degree where we compare two things, just as he is better than his friend. Same way, superlative degree, the highest degree of quality used for comparing more than two things, that is superlative. And I give you one example which will show you all the 3 degrees. Delhi is a polluted city, so polluted is positive degree, but if we say Delhi is more polluted than Mumbai, then it's comparative degree. But if we say Delhi is the most polluted city in India, that will be superlative degree. Next, formation of comparative and superlative degrees, means how we have to make comparative and superlative from positive degree. Mostly the comparative is formed by adding er and the superlative by adding est to the positive. For example, sweet, positive, sweeter, er, that is comparative. Sweetest, est we use, that is superlative. Tall is positive, but if we use er, taller, that is comparative. And tallest, where we have used est, that is superlative degree. Bold is positive, if we use er, bolder, that is comparative. And if we use est, that will be boldest, superlative. Same way, clever, cleverer, cleverest. Kind, kinder, kindest. young, younger, youngest, great, greater, greatest. Now this was one way. When positive degree ends in E, only R and ST are added because E is already there. For example, brave. Here we have to use only R. It will become comparative, braver. Same way, fine. At the end E is there, so we will be using only R. And able, here also only R will be used and it will become abler. And wise, here only R is to be used, wiser. Same way for superlative. Brave, ST is to be used, bravest. Fine, ST, that is finest. Large, ST, that is largest. Able, ST, that is ablest. And wise, ST, that is wisest. So this way we form the 3 degrees. Here I have told only some, there's two ways I told. Third way, where the positive degree ends in Y, means last letter is Y, preceded by a consonant, and before that a consonant is there, not a vowel. The Y change into I before adding ER or EST, means Y is to be changed into I, and then we use ER or EST, just as happy, happier, Y will be removed, and here IEST. Then easy, easiest or easier. So in all these where Y is at the end, we use I and EST or I and ER. Happy, happier, happiest. Easy, easier, easiest. Heavy, heavier, heaviest. Merry, that is happy. Merry, merrier, merriest. But remove I and use I and EST. Same way, wealthy, wealthier, and wealthiest. Fourth way, when the positive ends in a single consonant preceded by a short vowel, means at the end consonant is there, but before that there is a vowel which gives that short sound. This consonant is doubled before adding ER or EST, just as red. We say red, positive, redder, REDDER, and reddest, DDEST. Same way, big, bigger, G will be double. So BIGGER and BIGGEST. Same way, thin, thinner, 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 and THINNEST, thinnest. Same way, sad, sadder, SADDER and SADDEST, and fat, fatter, fattest. Same way that last that consonant will be doubled, FATTER or FATTEST. Next, some comparative and superlative are formed by putting more or most before the positive. That we don't change that positive degree, but we use more or most. For example, beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Difficult, more difficult, most difficult. Industrious, more industrious, most industrious. Courage, courageous, is positive, more courageous, and most courageous. Now last way is irregular comparison, where the comparative and superlative are not formed from the positive. We use another word, just as good, good, better, best. Same way, well, well, better, best. Then bad, for bad we will be using worse and worst. So then much, for much we will be using more, most. And for many also, same, many, more, most. And old, older, oldest. And we can use for old there can be elder and eldest also. I will be telling the difference between older and oldest, and elder and eldest. Now last thing is how to use adjectives correctly. Use to instead of than after prior, inferior, superior, senior, junior, preferable, etc. Means that with them we don't use than, we use to. How? That prior. He met me prior to his departure. Inferior. Your pen is inferior to his. Then superior. My pen is superior to yours. Then senior. He is senior to me by 2 years. Junior. She is junior to me. Preferable. Health is preferable to wealth. We don't use than here. Then avoid double comparative or superlative. That we are not to use double. How? We say he is more abler. Double comparative here is, if we are using abler, then we are not to use more. Same way in superlative also, I give same example, most ablest. There also double superlatives are there, and we have to use only one. In a comparative degree, use than any other. Than and any other. How? That he is better than any other student of the class. Means than is used with comparative, and after that we have to compare one to the other only. That's why we use any other. And in superlative, we use the before superlative degree and of all after the adjective. Just as we can say, he is the best of all the students of the class. The best of all. Here comparison is to all others. Next, older and oldest. Now I had told you that these are made from old only. Older and oldest are in connection with age only. Just as you have a group, and in the group someone is older than, you can say that he is older to me or than me in the group, or he is the oldest of all the members of the group. So it's for age, while elder and eldest are used only for family members, that he is my elder brother or he is eldest of all of us. So that way older, old and elder, these are different. Use is different. They are made from the same positive degree old, but their use is different. Then use of few, a few, the few, and little, a little, the little. Now few or a few or the few, they are used with countable noun, which you can count. So you can say today few students are absent, means no one. Few is negligible word. Very less means which are negligible. So it's used in negative sense. A few means some. A few students are absent today. And then the few students who are absent came late in the class. So this way you should understand that few means negligible, a few means some, the few means those few which are there, means which we are referring. Same way little, a little, the little. They are used for uncountable noun. Just as the beggar has little money, that's why he begs. Little means no money, means almost negligible. A little means some. I gave a little money to the beggar. And the little means that less one which he had. So we can say the beggar lost the little money he had. So this way you can use little, a little, the little. If two adjectives are refer to the same subject, use same degree. Means you are using two adjectives. Both should be in the same degree. Just as he is abler and more intelligent. Abler is comparative, so next one also will be comparative degree using more intelligent. Next, many is used for number and much is used for quantity. Many, that many students always bunk from the class. Much, he has much money to spend. So this way you can use adjectives correctly. And in my next video, I'll be explaining difference between formal and informal English. Thank you.